Hello everyone, Mike and Michelle Lovelace with Lovey's Fat Life, and we're getting ready to get on the Carnival Sunshine. We're getting ready to go through the embarkation process again. We did a video back in June and it did pretty well, but we're going to give you an updated and our opinion if it's gotten any better, if it's slower, if it's faster. And at the very end of this, we'll tell you how long it took us to get through the process. But join us as we jump on the Carnival Sunshine and we go through the embarkation process, which is very much different than most cruise ships. Thank you. All right, we're here, Michelle. Hey, we're in Charleston and the big ship is out there. And let's go in here. Let's take a look, see how long it takes. You gonna hit the stop, the timer, Michelle?
Right now.
All right, let's see. All right, we're pulling in here. It's what time, Michelle?
It is 10:28.
10:28.
Getting ready to pay for our parking.
There's the old mill. What are they taking their time for? I don't know, but there's the Carnival Sunshine. And that's what we're getting ready to get on. Right there. All right, first stop here is to pay for parking, and it is $21 a day. $21 a day. All right, a lot of people ask when they come into South Carolina ports, what is this, brick facade at the beginning? And this is actually the Bennett Mill Rice facade. This is protected by the state of South Carolina. It opened in 1845 and is considered one of the finest examples of 19th century American industrial architect. So it is a really cool building to see the facade of it, and then you can see it from the backside as you're walking in as well. All right, so after you pay for your parking, you will drive and drop your luggage off as well. It's going to be after you see the facade, but you definitely drop your luggage off. Normally a porter's here to take your luggage and throw it in onto these carts. But this is a video from the previous cruise because I didn't video this part, but they were right there this time and grabbed your luggage for you so you don't have to take it to the very beginning of the entrance. All right, it is 10:35 and we're parked and we're getting ready to walk into the first check-in spot. So you ready to go, Michelle?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. It's cruise day, cruise day. When you park your vehicle, you'll definitely see some pedestrian walking lanes. Here you want to go to check-in building 324. You can see there's arrows here pointing for traffic to drive, and then there's pedestrian walking signs here, in the middle of the walk aisle. Your cruise ship will be over to the left. You can see here we got there about 10:30, as mentioned earlier, and the parking lot was pretty much empty. But then you want to head out to building 324. All right, building 324 is the first check-in point. 324. Heading that way now. There's the ship. Hey, so change since June. They didn't check anything as soon as you walked in the door. We get to walk straight up this ramp, which we had a previous video on. They looked at the boarding pass from the outside, but that was it. After you go up the ramp, this is the only area, and I've got video here showing of where you'll go and show your ID, your vaccination card, or your Verify in place of the vaccination card. But you definitely have to have your ID, your boarding pass, and proof of vaccination, or a negative test result if you are not vaccinated. So this was definitely a lot quicker than June of 2022, and it's October 2022 now. So definitely a faster process here. Then you'll go over and sit down and they'll call you by your zone to go out and get into a van or a bus to go over to the last part where they scan your carry-ons. All right, so now we're on the bus. And they're getting ready to take us over to the last check-in spot. But that was really quick. You think it's quick, Michelle?
Yeah, I put my phone up so I can't see exactly how.
Yeah, it was really quick. So we'll look at the phone here, tell you at the end. Last time it took us about an hour to get through. I think we're going to get through much quicker this time. So hang out with us. We're getting ready to tell you how long it takes us to get through the whole process. Verify was really quick, really quick. But yeah, let's do this. Okay, once you get off the van or the bus, you'll go into another building, a terminal. And this is, they have two lines here, one going to different areas. There's 3 scanners in here of your luggage, and on this particular day, 2 out of the 3 were working. The one line we got into was not working. So it took a little longer on this process than it did in June, and we'll tell you here in a second if this was faster or quicker than our June trip. All right, so we're getting ready to go on the Sunshine here. I'm going to see how long it took us to get through this time. All right, we're getting ready to get on. Hey, good to see your face. Good to see your face. All right, let's see how long it took us. How long, Michelle?
1 hour, 13 minutes.
1 hour and 13 minutes, so a little bit longer than last time, but this time is because only 2 out of the 3 metal detector machines was working, so that's the reason that happened. But hey, let's go on the ship. Thank you for checking out this video, this update of how long it took us to get through the embarkation process in Charleston, South Carolina, boarding the Carnival Sunshine. Have you went recently? We went in June and then we went in October. It was about 8 minutes longer this time versus the first time. So let us know what you think. How long did it take you to get through? Maybe all 3 machines were up and operating when you went through the process. We were going through between 10:30 and 11 o'clock. Thank you guys. Please like and subscribe to Lovey's Fat Life.